The 2025 Ballon d'Or nominee list have been reviewed, so also is the Kopa Trophy, and also the best team of the year, and then the best coach of the year. Barcelona players, four of Barcelona players were nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Raphinha was nominated, Yamal was nominated, Pedri Gonzalez was nominated, and also Robert Lewandowski. Hansi Flick was also nominated for the coach of the year, while Lamine Yamal and Paul Kubarsi were nominated for the Copa Trophy. And then Barcelona, both the men and the women team, was also nominated for the best team of the year. Now, Barcelona fans, we are so back. That is just the truth. We're so back because it's looking so good on us. Seeing seeing that as at the last two seasons, we went trophyless last two seasons, and our players that were with the team the last two seasons are the ones that are now eating so good. I mean, look at Lamine Yamal when he debuted for the team. Who would have thought that a player that debuted for the team under Xavi Hernandez is going to be nominated? Is going to get this good? Is going to get this brilliant in football? He's going to be this beautiful baller at this age, at this time, and he's doing so beautifully. He's doing so good that it's now a competition. It's now a debate in the fan base whether he should win the Ballon d'Or or Raphinha is more deserving of the Ballon d'Or. Also, there's Raphinha who, as at last, I mean, as at the last time we literally almost sold Raphinha. Look at this. Look at his numbers last season. He's literally competing with Ousmane Dembele. Same Ousmane Dembele, who people think or who people feel is should win the Ballon d'Or only because he won the Champions League. Now that is the only reason that Ousmane Dembele is being actively pushed for the Ballon d'Or. You guys should not forget that this same Ousmane Dembele, his team needed him during the Club World Cup and he was nowhere to be found. He literally ghosted and he got trampled upon by the Chelsea side. I mean, I'm wondering why people are pushing Ousmane Dembele over Raphinha, who they almost had the same amount of stats last season, only because he did good, only because his team won the Champions League last season. Now look at the goals. I mean, look at both of their contributions last season. In all competitions, Dembele played 59 games. He scored 36 goals and had 16 assists. Raphinha, in all competitions, played 64 games, had 38 goals and 26 assists. Now, when we're talking about the games they played in Champions League, all right, Ousmane Dembele played 15 games in the Champions League. He had 8 goals and also had 6 assists. But Raphinha played just 14 games, had 13 goals and 9 assists. Also, there's Pedri Gonzalez, who got nominated. I mean, it is no longer news that Pedri is the best midfielder in the world currently. Yes, you want to put him on par with a player like Vitinha. I mean, that's understandable. They're somewhat alike. But the truth, or let me say, the difference between Vitinha and Pedri is that Pedri is more composed than Vitinha. Everything a central midfielder should have is what Pedri has, and it's actually no surprise that he got nominated for the Ballon d'Or. And then there's Robert Lewandowski, who at 37. The question is how? How do you do it at 37? Now I saw something on X where someone was comparing Lewandowski and Benzema. Say Lewandowski at 37 is still in the Ballon d'Or race, while Benzema only just signed for the Saudi side. Now the question is, if he wasn't playing for Barcelona, would he have been nominated for the Ballon d'Or? It can only be done under a team like Barcelona. I mean, at 37, it's just really surprising. How did he do it? Why? I mean, how it's just really surprising. But then at the end of the day, after these 4 players have been nominated for the Ballon d'Or, you would wonder, okay, who exactly is the favorite to win? See, the truth is, I don't care who wins it at this point. I don't care who wins it, be it Raphinha, be it Lamine Yamal, be it Pedri, or be it Lewandowski. All that matters to me at the end of the day is that the Ballon d'Or comes to Barcelona in a season that just seemed like one-off season for us. The reason I'm saying it is one-off is because Hansi Flick joined our team. He joined the Catalan side last season, and after just one season with the club, we won the La Liga, we won the Copa del Rey. We won the Super Cup, the Spanish Super Cup. We defeated our rivals four good times. Defeated our greatest nightmare, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, and it's not easy. It's not exactly that easy. So I'm gonna call it a one-off season because we are not as back as we think we are. Because we literally, it's just really funny. We couldn't even make any signing. We did not sign any player. All we just had to do, or all Flick had to do, was trust in the players that the squad already had, and also have some trust in the La Masia players. And he managed to pull. He managed to give us the kind of results we managed to win those three trophies that we won. Now imagine what he's going to do this season. Imagine what he's going to do. Yes, we were not actively in the transfer market, say because of financial fair play and all. But Flick now has more than enough time with the boys. If four Barcelona players are getting nominated in one of their worst seasons, imagine what is going to happen in this season, or imagine what is going to happen in the subsequent season. Probably all of our players would have been nominated or would be nominated for the Ballon d'Or. So I'm going to say a huge congratulations to every Barcelona fan out there. Four of our players getting nominated for the Ballon d'Or is something that I am really, really excited about. Although it baffles me to see that Just Kounde didn't get nominated. How do you nominate Achraf Hakimi and then you leave Just Kounde aside? They are both the best right backs that we had last season, the best right backs in the world. So if you're nominating Achraf Hakimi, I see no reason why Kounde should not also be nominated for the. I see no reason why he shouldn't also be nominated as a right back. And then another thing that baffles me, you guys are going to say, oh, she's a Barcelona fan. She's obviously obsessed with Real Madrid fans or Real Madrid. You can say whatever thing you want to say. The question is, how exactly did Vinicius Junior and Bellingham make it to the list? I see a player like Ousmane Dembele, and I said, okay, check. Yes, he's gotten the shout. He's deserving. He has to be a nominee. He has to be on the list. I see Kivicha, Varaskelia. I say, okay, fine. It's cool. I see Gyökeres. I'm like, okay. I see all of these players. I see Donnarumma. It excites me because I know that they are deserving. But the question is, how is Vinicius Junior and Bellingham on this list? Bellingham did nothing last season. He did nothing last season. The only thing Bellingham did as a midfielder last season is to always look busy on the field of play. The only thing Bellingham did last season is to look good as a man, as a player. The only thing Bellingham did and achieved last season is to ensure that he runs around on the field of play, ensuring that his jersey looks dirty just to maybe prove a point or to let people assume that he's actually really, really busy. And then there's Vinicius Jr., who said he's going to do it 10 times better, but he did not even do it a tad bit good. He didn't even do anything. So why exactly were they nominated? Is it because they have 15 UCL? The Real Madrid PR is something we all need to address. The Real Madrid PR is something that we all need to talk about. It is insane. I don't even see any reason why Mbappe himself should be in the Ballon d'Or race. He should not be nominated, at least not for this season. Anyways, a huge congratulations to every player. Four of our players making it to the nominees four of our players making it to the Ballon d'Or nominees is something that is huge. Also, Lamine Yamal and Paul Kubarsi were nominated for the Kopa Trophy. And this one, I think we should leave it for Paul Kubarsi. I sincerely think we should let Pau Kubarsi win it. You're going to say, okay, what if Lamine Yamal does not win the Ballon d'Or? Okay, what if he doesn't win it? He's still definitely going to win it later. I mean, I'm so sure if he doesn't win it this season, he's definitely going to win it next season. Not to mention, let me give you guys one. Let me tell you one thing that I noticed. If you look at all of the names on the Ballon d'Or list. Now, both names, one of it came in bold letters, but for Lamine Yamal, both of his name came in the bold letters. So it might just be that he's the actual favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. So I think for the Kopa Trophy, we should let Paul Kubarsi have that. And then that takes me to the best team of the season. Now for the male, we have Barcelona. Of course, it is no news. We were the best team last season. Just a one-off season, guys. The best team last season. We dominated the whole of Europe. We scored the most goals, more than every other club last season. So yes, we were the better side, the best team last season. Now for the women's side, or let me say, yeah, for the women's side, I'm saying Arsenal being ahead of Barcelona. I want to believe, or I want to understand that this is simply because of the Champions League that they won. Because aside from that, there is no way Arsenal football team, the women's side, is way better than is way better than Barcelona's. Both the male and the female, we dominated Europe. We dominated the entire Europe. So I do not see any reason why we had to come second. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a nominee list. We have to wait for the actual winner. And then there's Hansi Flick making it to the nominees list of the coach of the year. See, you ask me who is deserving. I would give Luis Enrique the coach of the year, say because of his contribution to my club in the past. But no, I think Hansi Flick is more deserving. Hansi Flick came to a broken Barcelona. We were trophyless. We were downcast last 2 seasons when Hansi Flick came. I mean, last season when he came, it looked as though we were not going to win anything. It looked as though we had no chance to compete, of competing. It looked as though Barcelona should not even, I mean, Barcelona fans should not be speaking when people are talking about actual football. But Hansi Flick came into the team just one season, won us 3 trophies with a broken Barcelona side, won these 3 trophies, and now we have 4 players that are in the Ballon d'Or race. He literally transformed Raphinha into a different kind of beast. Pedri too, he ensured that Pedri had an injury-free season. Look at what he did with Fermin. And he did everything. I mean, Barcelona scored the most goals last season. So you would ask me, who do you think is deserving of the main coach of the... Bro, just give it to Hansi Flick. And this is not me speaking as a Barcelona fan. It is just common sense. Give it to Hansi Flick. And now, I'm going to say a huge congratulations to us in advance, because I just know that at the end of the day, all of these trophies are coming home. We're taking the Ballon d'Or, the Kopa Trophy, and also the best team of the year, and then the coach of the year. Barcelona fans, I said it to you guys. I said this season we're definitely eating good. Now it is looking so good on us. It's actually a good news. It is. I appreciate the time that this is coming. It is coming at the right time to ensure that it distracts us away from the sad things, or let me say the terrible things that is currently happening with the club. Because now we are hearing stuff like Barcelona are not going to be able to register players. I mean, we might not be able to register both Joan Garcia and Marcus Rashford. And then there's the issue with Ter Stegen. I always tell you guys, the reason I don't address Ter Stegen's issue is Ter Stegen for me is an enemy to the club. And I sincerely think the way his captain's armband are being stripped of him, I think it is the right and the best decision. You cannot be out there hurting the team in the way that you're doing. You're supposed to be, I mean, you're the team's captain. You're supposed to act it. Look at what Gerard Piqué said as a 2020. He said if he finds out that he's no longer of use to the club, he was going to leave. 2022, he took his L. I mean, he left the club. Raphinha also came out to say that if he notices that he's no longer useful to the club, his services is no longer needed, he's going to leave. Now, at the end of the day, this too might end up being, I mean, of course, Gerard Piqué is definitely the club's legend, but Raphinha now becoming a legend over Ter Stegen is an eyesore. Not to mention if you do not stay out for more than 3 months, you're going to be on the sideline because I know that Hansi Flick is definitely going to do that. Now, his captain's armband has been stripped away from him, now been given to, I mean, according to what we are hearing, Frankie is on top of the list to becoming the captain next season. Although it is also stated that Araujo is going to be the the captain going forward, which only means one thing. Staying in FC Barcelona, you're only going to be benched, no playing time for you. And you know, if you want to play for your for the countryside, you need to have active playing time with the club side. But staying with the club, you're just going to be sidelined. So I do not see Ter Stegen as a club legend. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if you guys think we're disrespecting him at this point. I think he has, he has hurt us in ways that we might not be able to recover from. And the way that he is moving is not in any way deserving of our loyalty. He's not my player anymore, even though he still wears my jersey. He is no longer a player of my club. To me, I don't know about you guys, but as far as I am concerned, Ter Stegen is no longer my player. He can just get out of the club for all I care. At the end of the day, it is good riddance to bad rubbish. Now we're waiting for Hansi Flick to have a conversation with him. And once Hansi Flick does that, we will know what is going on. I mean, we'll know what the next move will be. And I'm sincerely hoping that we are able to register both Juan Garcia and Marcus Rashford because next season, I mean, sorry, this season, we do need them. The Gen Gampa competition starts on Sunday, and I sincerely hope that the team gets to be in a better shape ahead of the competition. Then, before the league starts, I just hope we're in a better and more convenient shape before all of this competition starts in full. But of course, let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you think should win the Ballon d'Or. Let me know if you think Pedri should win it. Let me just know who you think should win the Ballon d'Or amongst all of this. Let me know how excited you also are to know that a broken side Barcelona, as at last 2 seasons that went trophyless, our players, 4 of our players, are now being nominated for the Ballon d'Or. It's a huge statement. It's a really, really huge statement. But let me know who you think should win the Ballon d'Or in the comment section. And as you do this, please don't you forget to like, share, and if you're new to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notifications so you can get to know whenever I post a video. Of course, my name still remains Adejoke Adebisi, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. As always, Visca Barça, Visca El Catalunya. I love you guys so, so much. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye.